Testing, testing, testing. Alright, we're gonna start the roast now. Oh, we got Councilmember Edgar Garcia in the house. What's up, Edgar? We're doing a roast, so.
Not on me.
Alright. Next time. Before we get any family members of Manuel want to come up and say a few words? No one? You're a boring guy. It's awful. I'm just gonna wait a little bit. I don't know what was more painful, listening to that last set or getting arrested by the Centro Police Department. Sorry. Give it up for my friend Jose. I'm gonna take it off. Give it up for Jose. Jose once opened for an actor from the 40-year-old Virgin. I told someone now that he opened and they got confused. They said, oh, he came out the 40-year-old Virgin? I said, Jose didn't come out the 40-year-old Virgin. He just looks like one. Jose looks like I would if I didn't go to rehab. Jose, you're so depressed to look at. Jose, you're so depressed to look at. Look at you, wishes I would be the dad from Growing Pains right now. He died. He died like yesterday. It's trying to say I kill myself. Jose, you're more depressing than America's future. Jose, you're the reason why they started participating trophies. I'm fucking up right now, guys. Got fucking knock music, got light in my face. I'm gonna take off my jacket, because I'm sweating more than Jose does when he's within 100 yards of the school. I'm sweating when Tim and that guy started going at it. Oh my god. I was like, who's gonna shoot who first? Jose, listening to your jokes wishes someone from ISIS would confuse this place for Orlando gay bar. I told you, you're in the offensive here, man. Where's Mike? Give it up for my friend Mike. Where's Mike? Did Mike fucking leave? Mike! Mike! What the fuck? He's in this row. Mike, you're short, stocky, white, and offensive. You're like the real-life version of Donald Trump's dick. Mike, you look like a hobbit I was raised by a lesbian. Your name should be Dildo Faggy. Mike's a part-time bartender. You can catch him at Buffalo Wild Wings making drinks like his jokes. Weak. Mike, Mike, you should be proud though. You're a shining example of product of a long line of cousin fuckers. Mike, you look like how every foreigner pictures an American. Mike, you look like how every Hillary supporter pictures a Donald Trump supporter. Mike, you look like a real life Chris Griffin. From Family Guy. He's a fucking guy. Come on. Fucking, I forgot. I'm the only one under 30 in here. Shit. But let me get back to the man of the hour, Manuel. When Rosie told me Manuel, she wanted to roast Manuel, I thought I just wanted to buy an apple. Alright, we can do that. No, man, you don't look like a pig. You look more like a toad. You look like an Uncle Fester fucking Ninja Turtle. Man, you look like what, one school teacher that Snapchats his students. Manuel, no. I know it's kind of mean, but nothing I say here will hurt you just as much as that heart attack you'll have next year. Man, your arteries are more clogged than your toilet after Thanksgiving. Man, you look like you pay for porn. I know you do. He's like, I do. You look like your top searches on Pornhub or Bukkake and Cuckold. Only we get that. Only I would get that. I'm a sick motherfucker. Man, you're so bald and Mexican, you don't wash your head. You mop it with fabuloso. The man wasn't always fat, bald, and old. He was once fat, bald, and young. You're like me fine wine out of a box. Manuel loves wrestling. Manuel loves wrestling because he thinks it's a real sport. Kind of like how he thinks working from home is a real job. I told you, this is me, guys. This is me. We're coming. Manuel said working from home, he's sometimes allowed to work in his underwear. I don't know what's more shocking, picturing Manuel naked or picturing him working. Manuel, you look like every priest that molested me. You look like you should belong on a TV show, like To Catch a Predator. Manuel's always wanted to be a comedian, but his chances of being a comedian are just as good as chances of him combing his hair. Manuel's a big Yankees fan, as you can tell by his cape. I don't know what's more older and expensive, the Yankees or the hooker Manuel hires when he goes out of town. And one time I told Manuel, I hate my job, no offense. I hate my job. He goes, we all hate our job. I was like, but you work from home. Then I met his family. But all In all honesty though, Manuel, you're one of the funniest guys I know. You're super nice. Rosie too. It says a lot. Rosie went through a lot to make this a surprise and have it. So, thank you to both of you. You guys are awesome people for allowing us to put this on. Manuel, you're hilarious. You killed it at the last roast. And, I look up to your comedic skill, and that's probably it. But I still look up to you in that way. But I just want to thank you guys for coming, and happy 50th birthday, man.
Right, that. Let's give a round of applause for David Dillon, please. You know, I thought that when Trump built his wall, we're all going to be deported except for Gil. Too white to deport. I didn't really prepare for this roast, you can tell. I think I had to with the people we're roasting. Mike said he tells us that he was raised by a lesbian, like we couldn't tell by his wardrobe. He looks like if Barney Rubble was raped by Rosie O'Donnell. And Gil, you swap out one homeless person for Chris? Do we need a homeless person at every show? Mr. Nuñez, I hear your wife called your dick calling Kaepernick because it won't get up. Yo, I hear Mr. Nuñez has no trouble picking up girls. The hard part for him is to keep them from running out of his van. So, I'm sorry, yeah, like that, I did not prepare for this. The roasting part of it. So, I'm just gonna leave now before I embarrass myself more. But Mr. Nuñez, really, I do enjoy your comedy, and I think that you could have some success at it. And you just keep it up. Happy birthday!
Okay, it was difficult for me to get out of that fucking chair because I think he came from Gil's house. It's all sticky. Holy shit, man. Hard to be still on there. Anyways, last time I was here, I had mentioned that Gil, again, my son. How are you, my boy? You're looking good. You know, when Gil's mom and I had him, he wasn't on the schedule. He wasn't a plan A. He was a fucking plan B. But yet he survived. I don't know how the fuck he did it. Let that be a lesson to everyone in this room. Always use a condom. Gil, you're fit, you're fat, you're fit, you're fat. Make up your fucking mind. Your weight fluctuates more than your sexuality. Gil's dressed up, as you can see, for tonight's roast in his new Vallas Paredes clothes that he got. Fucking amazing what the government will allow you to buy with fucking food stamps. And Gil says that he's funnier when there's no one there. Really. Just like his sex life, he is a much better lover when he's by himself. Says turn the page. Well, you know, before I go on, I just want to say, you know, thank you very much. You guys, this is fantastic, man. I did not expect this at all. Baby, thank you. Guys, thank you very much for being here. Now that I'm turning 50 years old already, which is still 25 years younger than Mike's wife. God damn it, Mike, how much Social Security is she collecting? You know, Mike has had a tough life. He's had a very tough life. Even from the very beginning when he was conceived during anal sex. Never in my life had I seen a white turd. You know, when Gil told me that, you know, this committee group of deplorables gathered together to write jokes about me at Mike's house, what puzzled me about it is, how the fuck did he get so many people in that goddamn trailer? And at what point did you turn that fucking meeting into a full-blown circle jerk? You know, already I can see it. You know, there's Mike. Oh, we gotta get Mr. Nuñez. We gotta get him. And right next to him is Gil, elbowing the shit out of Mike. Yeah, we really do. You know, really, with that trailer, I know Mike can afford to have cable or internet. You know, how he keeps himself entertained by plucking the hair out of his wife's nipples. Those are long fucking hairs, let me tell you that. I need those for my head. Now, my friend Jose,
he's talking about how he was recently divorced. And the reason for his breakup was that he kept asking for anal sex. His ex-wife grew extremely tired of asking them to peg him.
You got that.
You got that? Okay, you're the only one who got it. Jose, I'm not going to stand up here and say what you look like. I'm going to tell you what you are. You are one giant anal bead. You're big, you're round, and you smell like shit. And every now and then you pop out of the Gil's asshole. That's a big asshole. Now, Jose, you are everyone's creepy uncle. You really are. The one that promises you everything that you want, just as long as you're a good boy. And Gil is the naive nephew who accepts it. Yeah, I gotta go back to Gil. I'm not gonna stand up here and say that Gil is gay. I'm not gonna do that. But all of his boyfriends prefer that he gives them a blowjob. And that's because his mouth is so much tighter than his asshole. At least that's what Mike said. You know, and then going back to Jose, Jose prefers to be a male prostitute on Adams Avenue than continue his career as whatever the fuck he does, because he says that he gets a lot bigger tips. So, you guys, with that, thank you very much. This was one hell of a party. Thank you very much. I appreciate it all. Thank you, baby.
Thank you guys for coming out.